It's always cited as one of the biggest annoyances of the holiday season. No, not the crowds or the in-laws. I'm talking about those hard-to-open packages that drive us all crazy.
Opening the toys, some of the packaging is almost impossible to get into.
You have the zip ties where everything is twisted in the back through cardboard.
It's almost impossible.
2 nails broken today.
CD packages, very difficult to find the edge to get started on. And
You definitely need scissors for this one with all the tape on it.
Oh my God, what did you do, reinforce this stuff?
Right about now, then I'd be starting to yell at my wife.
Yeah, I'm gonna be afraid to cut her hair.
yeah, oh yeah, we still have to get in there, yeah. There we go. And you wind up breaking the lid trying to get it open.
Here are your directions, hon.
I got it.
I feel like I've accomplished a lot.
And joining us with some advice on avoiding wrap rage is early show contributor Shannon Eis. Great to have you with us, Shannon.
Good morning.
And, you know, watching that video, clearly people think it's a problem, but how big of a problem quantified is it?
It's a pretty big problem. About 200,000 injuries every year reported, 6,000 emergency room visits. Whether it's the device, the way you're doing it, or just rushing, a lot of injuries can happen from this. So we're going to give some tips to help solve some of that.
But then why would retailers do it this way? Why would the companies package their things like this?
You know, it's a lot of different things. Anti-theft, prevention. The harder it is to get out, the harder it is to steal it. They think that consumers want to see what they're getting, clear visual, but also securing small parts, securing it for that long distance a lot of these products are making overseas. So it's a lot of different reasons, but it ends up with a lot of frustration for consumers.
It really does, but we're going to try and cut some of that out today.
Yeah.
So let's begin with these clamshells and sort of how you get them open.
So there are 3 culprits, sort of categorically speaking, and one is the clamshell packaging. So these are the plastic sealed, almost impossible to penetrate. And you know, a lot of people use scissors and different devices. One thing that we have found that works is actually a can opener. So it was surprising to me as I saw it, but you just really snap it along the seam, and then you just twist the dial and you go around the edges of the package. So that's one tip we say is don't cut directly across a package. You're cutting instructions, warranties, information you may want to keep for the product itself. So use something safe, take your time, and go around the seam as best you can.
What else do we have here to show for some tips and advice?
Yeah, well, there's been a little bit of advancement in the category. So, you know, one of the things we found ironic was the scissors themselves are sealed in a package that require scissors to get them out. But there's been something called a zip back packing. So this is a clamshell package as well, but there's a little tab you pull and it opens it easily. One thing to watch out of those rough edges. So try to pull those apart. And
those
again,
can cut.
don't rush. They can cut, and that's where a lot of injuries are coming from. Another innovation is just the cardboard back. So they do the bubble front and the cardboard back, and it peels right off. You know, also retailers say that can cause a theft issue as well, but still, it's a better experience for consumers.
It is. I always get excited when I flip it over and see this is going to be a much easier
instant reward. Yes, I know. But you know, scissors are a good handy tool as well. But something where the blade is a little more hidden and a little more secure.
Yeah, I like this idea of the can opener.
I know, it's
something
amazing.
I would never thought of.
And everyone has one in their house, so it works.
Also, shrink wrap.
Yes. So in the piece, you saw the guy with his teeth. I think we all go there first. Not a great idea. Recently, a San Diego Padres pitcher stabbed himself in the stomach, quickly trying to open a DVD with an X-Acto knife. So we want to make sure you're using a retractable blade. You slice it just along the seams, peel off that. Make sure you're also peeling off the sticker. One thing about these is that once you do open them, you can't return them. So that's another reason why some of the packaging is the way it is. Retailers want to try and control the return factor.
All of this packaging, yeah. So you can't really bring it back. They can really see that you've made a mess of it.
Yeah, for sure. So, and next we have what's really infamous in the toy and electronics industry are the plastic ties and metal twist ties, the bindings that really trap your product and keep you from the bliss on Christmas morning. So this is an example of the Moxie doll. So if she has traveled for 6 weeks on a ship, on a train, she wants to look beautiful when she hits shelf, and this is what that takes. It is glue,
holding it in
is
place.
Bindings, there are all parts of her body are attached to the back. It could take literally minutes, 10 to 20 minutes it took me to get mine out of its package, and meanwhile my daughter standing there like frustrated, waiting,
Mommy,
wanting to brush her hair. So with the twist ties, especially in the toy products, we recommend something like an aviation snips. This is a formidable tool, but it really can save frustrating minutes off your life. And also be careful with the snipping. You see glue on here. There's a lot for a parent to get through here to give a product to their child. So as much of this as you can do in advance of the holiday morning, we definitely recommend.
Thank you so much, Shannon Eis. We really appreciate it.
Thank you.